Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. Saturday, and it is the weekend of Mike. My wife and daughter went off to New Hampshire to visit my wife's sister for the weekend. Leave me home to go to card shops. I also went to Chipotle with my friend Kevin today. Kevin gave me some cards, actually. Haven't had a chance to go through these yet, but lots and lots of Diamond Kings for TTM. I am a Diamond King collector, and here's a Yaz card to add to my PC. Alcantara to add to my PC, and another one. Very cool. And then another couple Yaz cards here. Very cool. And then just a slew of Diamond Kings that I can get autographed. I've got a lot of unsigned Diamond Kings. Oh! He also gave me this 1991 Donruss rack pack, unopened. It's got Tom Browning, Steve Carter maybe, and Craig Lefferts on the front, plus, is that Yaz? Is it going to be, rather? I don't know. Very cool. Thanks, Kevin. So, went to Chipotle, which I love Chipotle. Then we went to Don's Sports Card Center in Portland, Maine, which is probably the best card shop in Maine, at least for what I like to collect. They have a lot of singles, and not a lot of it is graded, which I love. I prefer ungraded singles. They have a lot of wax too. I did not buy any, I promise you. You can ask Kevin. No wax. They have a couple of wax walls, all ultra modern, spanning an entire wall, and then on the other side a junk wax wall, smaller but still pretty cool. And then I didn't get a ton of pictures while I was in there, but I did get a picture of some vintage fun packs, like pop culture packs, I guess. Pretty neat stuff. They also had, and I'll show you what I got, they also had a ton of vintage Sports Illustrateds. Ton of them. And I've been buying Sports Illustrateds, the vintage ones, signed. A little bit, I have like 4 or 5, not a ton. But I'm really interested in those as autograph collection goes. Like, especially for, let's say, track and field Olympians, or, I don't know, tennis players who never had rookie cards in the 1960s or 70s. Get those first Sports Illustrated's autographed, which would be pretty cool. I have a 1967 Life magazine with Carly Ostremski autographed, hanging up on my wall. I'll take a picture of it and include it here. And so I've been looking at the 1967 Sports Illustrated Yaz. I think it's his first Sports Illustrated. I'll have to look to be sure. But I've been looking for it autographed. It's like $275 autographed on eBay, or blank, not autographed, $70. And I've been like, well, if I buy it for $70, pay $100 for his autograph through a private signing, I don't know. It seems like a lot. But on the wall at Don's was that very magazine, $10. It has a label on it right there, which is not ideal, but my wife is very crafty, and I suspect she'll be able to get that off fairly well. Putting a lot of pressure on her. So, 1967, August 21st, Yaz, send this off to him in a private signing, get it autographed, and then I'll frame it and put it on the wall. Maybe I've been thinking about a Beckett magazine autograph order. We'll see. So then, I love if I tilt this up a little bit, you see up there I have the Hank Aaron, Roberto Clemente, and Yaz 1964 Topps Giants. On the third row up, well, I picked up the Bob Gibson. Look at how clean that is. And the Frank Robinson. And while I'm not, you may have seen a video where I'm not getting much graded anymore. I am going to get these 2 graded. I have those other ones in SGC slabs. So I would love to collect the entire set of Hall of Famers in high grade, mid to high grade, of 64 Topps Giants. I just love these cards. And so I picked these up at Don's. They had a bunch of the Hall of Famers, but they weren't in great grades. So I just grabbed these 2. And that Yaz, by the way, going for $70 on eBay. I picked up for 10 at Don's. So I thought that was a great deal. It's not in great shape. They had so many vintage magazines, vintage sports magazines. They're like from the mid-50s Sports Illustrated. They also had a here comes my cat. I just fed him. Why does he do this to me? Every time I have a video going, he wants attention. Meow. And then this magazine from 1948 with Joe DiMaggio on the cover. It says, I don't remember what it says, but it's like the young man's magazine. It may be the young man's magazine that he doesn't mind if mom and dad find. Back then. So that's it. This I love Don's. They have basically, the Pokemon, which I'm not into, but they have stuff for everybody. Basketball, football, hockey, baseball, vintage. They have 3 vintage display cases. It's just a very welcoming community. They've got old guys in there talking and complaining about stuff, which is perfect. It's exactly what you want. Yeah, I love it. I love it there. I was supposed to go to Diamond Kings. Maybe my wife and I will go, I don't know, in a few weeks now. Our son's going to be home from college next weekend for a week for spring break. I'm going to the card show in Portland next Sunday. If you're in Portland, going to that card show, say hi, introduce yourself. That would be cool. I will ask if I can get a picture with you to post on the channel. And that's it. If you're new here, I do pretty much daily sports card content. I appreciate it. Thanks very much for watching.